complete crash course for beginner. To get started with the Angular, you need to know the basic of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. And a basic knowledge of TypeScript will help to make a lot of difference. You can still follow the videos because TypeScript is very simple to learn if you know the JavaScript. Alright, now let's set up the development environment. To set up the development environment, we need Node, NPM, Angular CLI and a text editor like VS Code. So, the first thing you need to do is to install Node.js. To install Node.js, you have to go to nodejs.org. In this nodejs.org, you have to, from here, you have to install the latest and stable release. When you install npm, means the Node package manager will also be installed. Once you have a Node.js installed, open a command prompt and type the command node-v. Here I have done the node-v. In my machine, the Node version is 12.14.0. Then press npm-v. In my machine, the npm version is 6.13.4. Okay, now the next step is to install the Angular CLI. Angular CLI is basically a command line interface. To install Angular CLI, you have to go to cli.angular.io. Here you can see uh, it allows whatever. Angular allows you to generate building blocks of your Angular application by just out of components. It makes your development quicker and easier by following the best practices. Don't worry if you don't know about Angular CLI, because all you need to know a couple of commands which I will explain throughout this series. So to install Angular CLI, open terminal and write npm install -g @angular/CLI. I already have Angular CLI installed, so to check the current version of Angular CLI, I have to write ng-v. You can see I have write ng-v, and this type of thing came in my screen. If you have the same in your screen, then it's properly installed in your computer. Now we have Node, npm and Angular CLI installed. The final thing, you have to choose a editor for this series, for this Angular application development. For this series, I am using VS Code, but feel free to use any other editor that you are comfortable with. So if you want to use VS Code, you just go to code.visualstudio.com, and from here you can download Visual Studio Code. Alright, now we have everything in place. Let's create a Hello World Angular application in the next video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.